Unless the global economy slows more than expected, the energy sector is projected to have some solid performance over the next few months. Summertime is prime time for highways, and that usually leads to a few million barrels per day of increased demand. Add that with OPEC production cuts, conflicts in the Middle East, and rate cuts starting to happen across the globe, crude oil prices could go higher than expected. In this episode, we're talking about two stocks in particular. One that's giving investors a dividend increase, and one that's looking to decrease their debt. Both stocks have a current connection to Warren Buffett, but one is about to be out on their own. Before we get started, be sure that you subscribe and turn on your notifications, because every time we drop a new episode, money is made. If you're looking for a solid dividend-paying company that has not missed a payment to investors in over 8 years, look no further. Western Midstream, that's ticker symbol WES, is the stock for you. Not only are these guys consistent with their dividend, but their dividend has also grown over the past 2 years. Supporting their growing dividend has been strong revenue growth from over 3,300 miles of pipelines and a diversified business model that involves making money in many different ways. In my recent research of the company, aside from finding out that this stock is a definite buy, I stumbled across another secret. Western Midstream is actually owned by Occidental Petroleum, a stock that Warren Buffett is in the process of acquiring as we speak. But here's the punchline. In order to pay down the heavy debt loads of Occidental Petroleum, they're looking to sell Western Midstream for close to $20 billion. This is a move that will lead to the birth of two great investments. On one hand, you will have Western Midstream, a company that will likely continue to thrive for years to come. On the other hand, you have Occidental Petroleum, whose balance sheet will get a fresh start under the Berkshire umbrella with Warren Buffett. I will admit, I was unclear as to what would come of Occidental Petroleum until now. My first glance at the company led to me passing on the investment, but this development is definitely giving me reason to reconsider. Let's also factor in that Occidental stock is trading off of their highs, giving investors an opportunity to buy in. Today, I will be opening a position in both Western Midstream and Occidental Petroleum, with one stock geared for growth and the other geared for some massive dividend payouts. Crude oil is currently on the rise and potentially headed to $90 per barrel, so this investment should get off to a good start before we start to see crude oil prices slow in 2025. Anybody that does make these investments should be aware that investments in the energy sector tend to fluctuate with the economy. When things are slow, crude oil and gasoline prices fall, so these companies will earn less. When the economy is booming, it's the opposite, and these companies tend to make a ton of cash, and they love to give that cash to their investors. An investment in the energy sector is a way to protect yourself against fluctuations in the cost of energy and gasoline, and no stock portfolio should be without an investment in the energy sector, or at some point, you are guaranteed to underperform the market. The Equity Channel is one of the most followed stock market podcasts for beginners, a valuable resource for investors who are looking for information on the stock market and the economy. We love to make our episodes quick, straight to the point, and rich in value. We hope that's what you got today. Be sure that you subscribe, turn on your notifications, because every time we drop a new episode, money is made.